Hello friends, thank you so much for watching this video today. If you've watched my videos in the past, I really appreciate it, and if you're here for the first time, that is okay too, because also here with us is my friend Honey. She is my brand new puppy. She's 5 months old. I adopted her at the end of December, and she's just doing her own thing. I'm gonna let her hang out with me for this video, maybe some videos in the future too, and I'll talk about her at some point. But anyway, it's been a long time since I've made a video, and I've really missed it. I've really missed making videos and putting them out there and talking to people in the comments occasionally. That's always fun. And I've sort of decided in that time frame that I want to go in a little bit of a different direction with this channel. I think I've always wanted to go in the direction of personal development and talking about spirituality and mindfulness and meditation and Zen and all of the things that have really helped me in my life. And I don't know why, but for some reason I took a detour and made product videos and unboxings and reviews, and those were so cool and they were fun and I enjoyed them. But I think that I want to just do something now that's a little bit more vulnerable and allows me to speak from personal experience and allows me to give back in a little bit of a different way. And a lot of what's really helped me in my life is seeing other people, other creators, other YouTube channels that put out videos of them talking about their own personal experience, and to see them really being vulnerable and giving that advice. That has meant so much to me, and I hope that I can do that for someone in the future. So along with putting this video out and taking this next step in my journey, I just want to encourage anyone out there who's trying to do the same. I want to just encourage them to take that step, and whatever it is that you want to do, it's going to be hard. It might take a long time, but it's going to be so worth it. Don't let life get in the way. It is so easy to do that, and I am so guilty of doing that. Sometimes instead of making videos, instead of doing what I want to do, instead of writing, instead of meditating, I find myself doing the dishes or doing the laundry, doing the things that are, I'll say, the easy things, because they don't involve a lot of vulnerability. They don't involve a lot of self-expression, those harder things, right? But they take up time, and it's something we have to do, so we give ourselves that excuse and we do those things. And by all means, keep up with life things, right? It's important to do that. But also force yourself to do the thing that you know you want to do, because chances are whatever's holding you back is probably just something like fear. Or for me, I know very often, what are you doing? She's sneezing. For me, very often, I do get that sort of imposter syndrome where I feel like, who am I to talk about meditation and mindfulness and all the things that I want to talk about? There's tons of people that are further along and can talk about it in so much more detail, with so much more eloquence than I can. But I think sometimes to get the next person up, all you have to do is be a little bit ahead of them in order to reach down and pull them up. And that's what I want to do with this channel. And I know even in terms of, getting Honey, I was actually volunteering at an animal shelter, and volunteering at a shelter is something that for some reason I wanted to do for a really long time, and I just never went and did it because I don't know what it was. I think it was maybe fear, not knowing what would happen, not knowing how hard the work would be, just fear of the unknown, essentially. I think that's what you can boil it down to. And eventually I just said, you know what, I'm going to do this. I've been wanting to do this thing for a long time. I think also not knowing if I'd have enough time to do it also was holding me back. And then I realized, you often have more time than you think you do. It's just time management, and then also doing these things that are more fulfilling very often makes it easier to do the smaller things, to do the dishes, to answer the work emails, right? Because you feel fulfilled because you are doing those other projects that you really in your heart want to do. So that is actually how I got Honey too, is by volunteering at the shelter. That's how I found her. She's very tired. and she's leaving. But anyway, I just wanted to give some encouragement to anyone who's watching this, because if you're watching this, chances are I know there's something that you want to do. Go and do it. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let the imposter syndrome hold you back. Just go do that thing. Take that next step. In the comments below, please tell me what it is that you want to work on. I would love to hear it, because remember that quote that we all know, it's cliche, it's cheesy, but I'll say it anyway. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So go take that step this week. Let me know if you've done it. I will keep releasing videos that talk about self-development, mindfulness, meditation, Zen, all the things that really, really mean a lot to me. And if there's anything specific that you want to hear about, please write about it in the comments, and I will see you again next week.